Hello everyone and welcome back to THFE. This is Paint, and yes, I do have a cold. But aside from that, I'm here today with a very quick and easy tutorial on how to make hovering aircrafts. Now these can work great for a background kind of aesthetic in your maps, and they actually aren't too harsh on budget. Of course, that does depend on how many vehicles you actually want to have hovering. So you can see I have two Banshees there, and on the other side there's two Hornets. Now what you can also do is make it so that the aircraft is flying in a certain direction. So maybe on your map, for example, you have a Covenant themed map and a couple of Banshees would fly by every once in a while. You can also do things like have a mini UNSC versus Covenant war going on above your map. If you pull it off properly, it could look pretty awesome. Something else you can do is incorporate artillery cannons that are shooting at the hovering vehicles. As you can see, that's what VanuEngineer has done in this map. Although I think it would be much more fitting if the cannons were shooting at Banshees, since the cannons visually kind of give you that UNSC vibe. So to set this up in Forge, it's really simple. First, you want to spawn two invisible gravity volumes in the same spot, pointing upwards. What this is going to do is keep the aircraft hovering. If you wanted to have a larger group of vehicles, you would need to throw down an extra couple gravity volumes. So the second step, as I realized later on, isn't completely necessary, but putting extra gravity volumes on the exterior of the hovering zone aimed toward the center will act as these kind of walls to keep the aircraft in place in case it drifts to one side and falls out. Now, for the directional flying, you need to spawn a kind of lane of gravity volumes stacked, so there's 4 in each spot, 2 facing up and 2 facing whichever direction you want the aircraft to go. And this option obviously takes a bit more of your gravity volumes, but it makes for a cool effect. So after the gravity volumes are done, you need to spawn structure pieces slightly above the gravity volume and put the vehicles on top of them, and this is to kind of anchor the vehicle's spawn point. Once you have the vehicle anchored to the piece and it's not moving, you can go ahead and delete that piece. And once you start a new round, you'll see that the vehicles will spawn exactly where you want them and immediately start hovering and, doing what they're supposed to do. So guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks to VanuEngineer for showing me this cool trick, and hopefully you guys can make use of it. So this has been Paints with THFE, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.